news, everyone!
Oh, all right. Yeah, a couple of news stories today. Like I said, it's actually not that much, which is kind of surprising. Usually Tuesdays are the heavier days out of the two days. But yeah, this first one is we jump right off into it. Funimation is going to be shutting down and taking your digital library with it. I did hear a little bit about Funimation shutting down, but I don't know much about anything outside of that, so I don't know like what's going on with it or anything. Sounds like your digital library is not going to be safe. I know that's so surprising for everybody who is not. No, nobody's surprised. All right, so Funimation is going to be shutting down on April 2nd, 2024. Holy crap, it's actually really soon. I didn't know it was going to be soon. Corporation merge and consumers suffer. That is how it goes, unfortunately. The anime streaming service will start migrating existing subscribers to Crunchyroll. Oh, so they're merging with, well, I'm guessing the companies merged Crunchyroll and Funimation. A move that will not only affect subscription prices, but will also wipe digital libraries. That is so stupid. A support page on Funimation's website says the service will automatically transfer existing subscribers to Crunchyroll, noting that the transfer may be vary depending on your specific payment platform, subscription type, and region. But the page, unhelpfully, doesn't say how much subscribers will have to pay following the transition. Only the legacy subscribers will see a price increase. You'll have to check your email to see how much you'll have to pay. Sony owns Crunchyroll and bought Funimation. Oh, that is crappy. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Till? What the heck is that? What are you tilling? You tilling some soil? Since I'm a legacy subscriber, my price is going up. Instead of paying $6 per month for the Funimation Premium Plus plan I was grandfathered into, I have to pay $10 a month for Crunchyroll's Mega Fan plan. Jeez. Today I learned. Oh, nice. I saw. Yes. Listen, I don't know. What do you want from me, man? I'm old. I don't know things like this, man. Okay, so I don't want to keep going through all the pricing and stuff. To make matters worse, Crunchyroll won't support the digital copies redeemed through Funimation. This promotion allows users to redeem digital copies of Funimation Blu-rays or DVDs they purchased, giving them the ability to store and view the shows or movies through the streaming service. Funimation said users could keep the copies forever, but that's clearly not the case now. You're old? Too old to know what till meant. I guess. Who knew, man? I don't know. Yeah, I listen, sometimes I know those things. I 100% am not going to remember it. Too, somebody else is going to say it sometime and I'm going to be like, I'm not gonna know what it is. Like twice your age. Okay, well, okay, but sometimes people are just, it's not just the age, it's, you know. Yeah, I don't think you're twice. I mean, I'm not shy about telling you. Oh, come on. Cat's over there playing with something. I am 35, my man. I do not think you are 70. I mean, maybe. I mean, you're looking great at 70. Give me 1 second. I gotta grab this cat. he literally was over at my girlfriend's desk, and he found a little wooden rod, and he knocked it off the table, and it's just clanging around on the floor over there. I had no idea what it was, so sorry. But yeah, so listen, sometimes age is not just an actual or old is not just an age. It's sometimes it's a mentality, and sometimes I'm mentally old.
Master!
Yo, plenty.
All the lift.
Hey.
I hope he doesn't exceed the weight limit.
Worried about the weight limit?
Hey. Oh my God, buddy, we got a new clip. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, that was so exciting. If you guys haven't been around, Plenty has been hanging out for the last couple of weeks, and every time a shout out happens, it keeps on playing the same clip, and today it's a new one. Yes, I am so pumped about that. I'm both. Yeah, I feel that, Ron. Welcome on in, Plenty. How are you doing today? We were just talking about how age is not always a number. Sometimes you feel old mentally. I didn't know I had a RoboCop clip. And now you do, and now it's going to be the only one that plays until you play something else. Recovering from the work week. Hey, yeah. Today was only Tuesday. Today's number 2 of my work week, so. Age is a number. I don't feel my age at all. I feel 15 years younger. Sometimes I feel older, but mentally I feel way older. And the 3 days is rough. That is rough. But she said something like TIL, and I was like, I don't know what that means. And apparently it's today I learned, and I'm sure many people know that. I did not. I'm not hip with the kids, you know, as it were. So okay. I'm just gonna finish up this one before we jump into the next thing. According to Funimation's support page, Crunchyroll does not currently support Funimation digital copies, which means the access to previously available digital copies will not be supported. In other words, all those digital copies are going away too, which is a massive bummer for anyone who purchased and later sold eligible DVDs or Blu-rays hoping to store digital copies on Funimation forever. If it makes you feel better, my mom had to explain to me what Netflix and chill was years back. I literally thought it was just watching movies and hanging out. I mean, it is watching movies and it is hanging out. Definitely some things hanging out. That's gross. But yeah, it's one of those things. You know, sometimes you just miss those things like that, and then you're like, I don't know, I missed that one. And Till was like that for me. And they are out. Yeah, that's the people don't put on like good stuff when they're trying to Netflix and chill, you know. They always put on the garbage. I just yeah, sheep. I would like to know where this statement's going. Because right now I'm looking into the multiverse and I see all possibilities, and I'm just wondering which one is our universe right now. Shoot. I feel like I'm just sitting here just waiting. All right, so I might get these names wrong. I don't specifically know these people, How y'all don't know these things? I don't know, man. Like, I'm like, okay, the extent of my being on the internet is when I stream, and that's about it. All of my employees at work and people are like older, so I don't know, man. Like, I'm just surrounded by people who are old, and you know, I don't know anything. Is a goddess. Okay, hey, cool. I'm glad that you know who this is. So, composer Yoko Shimomura and game designer Fawzi Mesmar are being honored at the GDCA. I need to zoom in. This text is way too tiny for my little brain. I did see Yoko kind of some of the games that they composed for, and I was like, oh, okay. The Game Developers Choice Awards at GDC 2024 has revealed the recipients of the ceremony's prestigious special awards. Yoko Shimomura, composer for games such as Kingdom Hearts, Super Mario RPG, Street Fighter 2, and Final Fantasy 15. Listen, whenever you get into letters for numbers, it always throws me off a little bit. Will receive this year's Lifetime Achievement Awards. And Fawzi Mesmar, I'm guessing it's Fawzi, who worked at major game companies for over 20 years in the industry and is an active mentor, author, public speaker, and more, will receive the Ambassador Award, awarded to individuals who elevate video games and the industry as a whole to a better place. Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy 15. I'm a music nerd. Hey, I'm the same. I'm all over there, but sometimes I don't always know exact. Sometimes I'm bad at remembering who stuff is, man. So that is super cool though. Kingdom Hearts. I would have known Super Mario RPG. I knew you would like this one. Walking around and trying to figure out the fastest way to time out sheep if that went another way. It's pretty difficult. Oblivious to anything outside. Yeah. I mean, listen, I don't even have that excuse plenty. You should know me better than that. I'm pretty tame. Well, hold on. So you can't moderate right now, Cyclo? Oh gosh. Cyclo, careful. We need to be someone needs to be on Ron watch. I do know you better than that's why I had to look. Just press on the name. Oh jeez. Generally bannable or chill. Yeah, right. There is no in between. And that's why we were a little bit confused or interested. And you know what? In all honesty, there's been people in chat who have been way worse. So you're probably fine. You're probably fine. Sorry. We were so proud to honor Yoko Shimomura and Fawzi Mesmar for their multiple decades worth of contributions to the craft of art and making games, said Stephanie Hawkins, event director at Informa Tech. What a name. I meant the place, not the lady. I'm assuming. Sorry. Not only have they created enduring works in the medium, they've also carved a path that allows others in the fields to thrive and succeed. Their success is measured not just in their singular accomplishments, but in the ways they've inspired the works of other aspiring composers and designers around the world. That's right, Ron. There's still some moderation happening. Also, I'm still here, Ron. I'm still very much able to ban and time people out, Ron. Don't get it twisted, my friend. Yeah, okay. I feel like there's probably not much more in here that's all that crazy for, you know, what this actual article is. Very cool though. That is really, really awesome. I always think it's great to be able to honor people who are kind of like legends in the space and stuff, whether it's a composer, you know, or a game designer. I think we just talked about Koji Kondo is getting some kind of award this year too. I can't remember which one he was up for, but Koji Kondo is one of those ones. I mean, I knew just as a kid. Into the DICE Awards Hall of Fame for his iconic music production in The Legend of Zelda and Super Mario Bros. Franchise. So yeah, I forgot that was the one we had talked about the other day. The DICE, sorry. Very cool though. In my mind, hey, that's really cool though. I will have to actually check out more of their stuff at some point, Sheeb. I'm a little bit unaware sometimes, but I love listening to game music. My Spotify just recently started putting together playlists of just game music and stuff, but it's all like actually like not just like it's not all like chip tunes and stuff, which it's always funny when people like hear that stuff and they're like, are you just listening to Mario Bros? Like, no, it's not Mario Bros. But it's really cool that it ends up like you kind of get some. I mean, people don't realize how good fucking video game music is. It's so good. All right. Well, now to get into something that's a little less gonna be on there soon. Hey, I'm so excited for that, dude. Let's get into something that's a little raunchy, as it were. Well, not really. The trailer's really tame, but so the other day, obviously, I think most people have already seen this, and if you haven't, you are probably one of the only people ever. Marvel did drop the trailer for Deadpool 3. It did get a new title. But yeah, I figured let's go ahead and take a look at this, and then I have a couple of things we'll talk about. You have my attention. Not that kind of raunchy. You know. All right, let's take a look, guys.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wade, you are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus. God, please! Oh my fuck! God, I love this part. Wait! Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
All right. So Yeah, so apparently this is now the most viewed trailer of all time. I think that's what somebody was telling me, something like that. I think it's probably like an aggregate amount of like places or whatever, but so yeah, apparently this is a pretty huge deal to people. And so yes, they have also changed the name from Deadpool 3 to Deadpool and Wolverine. So but it is for Disney. Is that a question? So I mean, I guess if you don't know, Sheeb, or if anybody doesn't know, Marvel did recently acquire the rights to like all of, well, they got all the 20th Century Fox stuff. So now Deadpool is under Marvel and Disney. So a little tired of the TVA plot. I mean, bro, what do you expect? They're trying to like converge things. I don't know. The TVA stuff feels like it's just a thing to get him in going with everybody else. But I don't know. Like, listen, I mean, it looks like Deadpool. Deadpool 2 was like not super awesome. I didn't super love that movie, but I know people love those movies. So I mean, we'll see how it goes. I think most people are just excited because they're gonna have Hugh Jackman as Wolverine come back. So that's kind of cool. I don't know. I was also kind of surprised that this is like coming out in July, which I know is like not super soon, but it seems really, really soon. Like, I'm pretty sure, I thought I just saw something like a month ago or even less that they had just wrapped filming this. So I'm like a little bit confused on how quickly they're going through it. And then I was thinking, oh yeah, because then I was thinking how they started on this before the writers' strikes and the actor strikes, so I guess that could be part of it too, right? Yeah, like I said, we'll see how it ends up being. I know people are really hyped for it. I don't know if I care that much, but at least not as much as I think other people seem to care. And Madripoor. Oh yeah, well, we'll see. I think that's kind of what they're going to be leaning into a little bit. Listen, I think having Hugh Jackman in there will be interesting. It'll be something that'll spice up Deadpool a little bit. I just don't know what they're gonna do. Like, it seems like they're just gonna have him be, have Deadpool come in just to kind of make some jokes and stuff at Marvel and Disney's expense, and then I don't know. I don't think they're gonna continue with it. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, there's only so much you can do with Deadpool. I think we're getting to the finish line of Deadpool as being like a character, at least on screen, I should say. Excuse me. It's getting a little stale. I think that they're trying to figure out that stuff. So Ron, have you ever seen or did you ever read the Secret Wars stuff? The oh my gosh, who is the writer for that? John Hickman. That whole thing that he ran, it was quite a few years ago, not that long. Secret Wars, yeah, the Jonathan Hickman stuff, the one that just came out, like the 80s Secret Wars. No, the newer one. It was within the last handful of years. I think they did a reboot, kind of. I think they did one that was better. Sorry, man. I don't mean to break it up here, but Secret Wars. Wanted to see where the Oh, 2015. Holy crap! I guess it was different. I have a couple of issues. Yeah, there was a series in 2015, and a lot of people were saying that that's what they're running, that they're going to be doing. And that whole series was really, really good, and that's kind of what they're talking about doing right now, is that they're doing the time runs out storyline, and then they're gonna run this into Jonathan Hickman's version of Secret Wars, which could be really interesting. I liked it a lot. I'll check out the 2015 issue. Yeah, you should, man. It was only like a handful of them. I wonder if I have doubles of all that stuff, if I could send them to you, man. I have doubles of a bunch of them, man, and they're all I obviously take spectacular care of them, my dude. If I do, I'll find them and send them to you, or at least get a couple of them. It was a really good arc, really good series. It's worth it. 80s original story was awesome. Yeah, so I mean, the whole idea is that they're trying to collapse the multiverse because it becomes too much.
Not at all.
So Doctor Doom essentially collapses everything into one battle world, all the multiverses and stuff. So I feel like, I mean, you're not wrong. The multiverse thing is kind of being a little bit ridiculous. And so they're going to try and fix it by breaking it down into Secret Wars, man. Don't have to. Hey, if I have them, man, of course I'll send them. Why not, man? All right. So this next one is about some Grand Theft Auto 6. I know recently we kind of talked about the Florida Joker guy. He was trying to sue Rockstar over his likeness in their game, when it was similar, but not very similar. But apparently he is now no longer going to be suing Rockstar, but does want to be paid to voice the character. And I feel like they're very much like, did we ask you to be in this? It was just a battle royale. Okay, so yeah, the newer one is a little more multiversal kind of thing. Florida Joker is back this time to tell Rockstar he's not going to sue them over the character in GTA 6 anymore. Rather, he'd very much like to voice the character instead. Ah, goodness. The Lindsay Lohan situation for GTA 5. You're not wrong. How is that always kind of a thing, though? How does Rockstar keep on getting themselves into this? Now Sullivan is taken to TikTok once again, this time singing a different tune. GTA, Rockstar, take two, we gotta talk. I'm not suing y'all no more, but y'all still got sorry, but y'all still out your goddamn nuggets. It's been 2 whole months. Y'all still haven't reached out to me, still haven't DM'd me. Let's do what's right. Show me like 50,000, 100,000. Let me voice the character. Let me go to the meet and greets when the game is released. Sign. Take pictures with the fans. Come on, man. We make worldwide news. Every blog, every news outlet cover me on the game. Everyone knows who I am. Trust me. So GTA, Rockstar, we gotta talk. All right. Yeah, the most profitable game ever. Right. I get it, but like the Lindsay Lohan one, like I get it. In this one, I understand it, but it also like, yeah, it does feel a little bit like just trying to get money off of something. Sullivan then goes on to say perhaps the silliest thing he said throughout this entire saga. I'm making the game more relevant. People want to play it. I'm the reason the game is so hype right now. Yeah, that is pretty silly. It needs to sell their water. I think there's something in it. Yeah, you might be right. That is what's in the water. Oh no. So I just thought I wanted to kind of bring this up as kind of probably the last part of this saga that'll happen, depending on what Rockstar does. I mean, maybe they're gonna reach out to him and offer him something. I super doubt it. But if they do, we'll definitely talk about it, guys. But if not, I hope to never talk about this guy ever again. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he would think that too. I don't know, whatever. Xbox boss Phil Spencer reportedly told employees Microsoft has no plans to stop making consoles. I know that I saw something recently that says they're gonna do some kind of talking about something on a podcast, like Xbox is, Phil Spencer is, something like that. It's like later this week or next week. I can't remember. I don't know if anybody knows specifically. I'm gonna try and look it up as well. But I know there was some podcast this Thursday. Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember what it was, but but they're specifically going to update everybody on what's going on. But I think people were just worried that they were gonna stop making consoles. I guess the thing that this makes me think of is they're pretty much saying we're not gonna we have no plans to stop making current consoles. I wonder again still if they're going to not be doing if they're going to be doing any new consoles, or if they're just going to kind of start to invest in doing other things. They won't stop in the near future. Yeah, talking about the business plan for Xbox strategy. Right. On the official Xbox podcast, that is Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Pacific time, and 8 p.m. GMT. It is also going to be on youtube.com/Xbox or wherever you listen to podcasts. If you want to listen to that, that's just the update on what's going on. But with like they're gonna do the business plan talk or whatever. But yeah, I feel like this is like a very much like a thing where they're like, yes, we are not stopping, we're not gonna stop making consoles. What are you talking about? And I was like, well, yeah, but are we making a new Xbox? Well, we haven't announced that yet. The company had held an internal Tuesday town hall where Spencer told employees that there were no plans to stop making consoles and that Xboxes would continue to be part of the strategy that involves multiple kinds of devices. So yeah, I get it. I guess until we kind of know, maybe this thing on Thursday, maybe there's more to it. It just seems like there's still a lot of question marks, and obviously they want people to tune in and listen. So that's part of the strategy right now. Oh shoot. Unions call for strikes at Ubisoft studios in France to protest wages. Hey, yeah, have a great day, Ron. We will see you soon, my dude. Love you, dude. Later. We cannot tolerate being treated as expendable to mitigate their bad decisions. Been waiting to move more and more towards PC gaming. Yeah, and I feel like that's kind of where I think Xbox really wants to push. Oh, been wanting to, yeah. I mean, I think you should if you can. If you can do it, it's great. I mean, obviously, like the cost for a good PC is a lot, and it's not always comparable with like an Xbox or something. And I know like people have showed like, yeah, you can do it, but like if you want to get in, like it's definitely expensive, but I feel like the investment sometimes can be really worth it because, I mean, obviously you're not just gaming on a PC. So I am also very biased. I love my PC. So goodness. Yeah, but I also don't have an Xbox, so I don't even know, like, I don't know. I've never felt like I've needed to, so. Just have more friends that play on PC now anymore. Oh, nice. Well, that's cool though. Like I said, I mean, I think it's worth it. And hopefully, you see like a lot more of the companies starting to push into PC more. Even Sony starting to port their games over to PC, albeit not that well sometimes. Yeah, so I think it's worth it. even if you know, if you can do that and then maybe you upgrade into like a smaller console or something like the Switch as like a handheld or something, you know, usually if you get like a Switch and a PC, you're usually pretty covered. You know, and then sometimes you can kind of get you know, you can get like a PlayStation or something later on. Cora, whoa, welcome in. What are the usual vibes here? They're pretty good usually, I think. You know, I don't think they're anything bad. Yeah, welcome on in. We usually go over some news first thing in the stream. You know, usually the first hour of stream, we're going over a bunch of like news from like video games, movies, stuff like that. And then we usually play a game for like an hour or two at the end of the streams. I mean, if it helps, I'll tell you my one cat's name is Coraline. It's something. After final negotiations hit the wall, labor unions in France are calling for a one-day strike by Ubisoft employees in the country over what they are saying are lowball wages, increased offers aimed at offsetting management failures. Video Game Workers Union said in a message post on February 1st that during mandatory annual negotiations, Ubisoft management offered raises that were lower than the rates of inflation for the second year in a row, despite the company reporting an excellent second quarter, well above our expectations in the recent first half of 2023 and 2024 financial report. Cute name. Hey, yeah. One of my favorite movies and books is Coraline. It is by Neil Gaiman, and when I got my cat, I was like trying to figure out a name for him, and that was what ended up coming up. Okay, so I'm not completely sure what's going on. I know that their wages are just not the right amount, but so they're specifically saying that Wednesday, February 14th, they're going to be doing a strike at Ubisoft in France for decent wages, gathering at the foot of Lagny at 2 p.m. Trade unions are calling on all Ubisoft France employees to strike all day on Wednesday, February 14th. I feel like, man, that is so scary, and I know that it's such the right thing to do if you can do it, but it is so scary to just not go into work for a day and be like, yes, I'm striking, because you would feel like you're not going to get your job back. Need to go for an early night, but wanted to say hi and send love. Have an amazing night. Hey, show, thank you so much for coming by. It is great to see you. Have a great night, and we will see you soon. I will let's get a little shout out for show here. I don't know if it does a full shout out here. I don't remember. No, it doesn't. Never read the book, but wanted to. I've heard it's so different from the movie. It is very different. It is very, very different, but it's very good still. Union, let's go! The union protects you from getting fired. Yeah, I guess, I don't know. I feel like just because they say that, there would be like this point in the back of my mind where I would be like, if I mess up anything, they're gonna be like, that's that motherfucker who was out there and shit. I don't know. That's that guy who was out there striking and shit. Okay, so why 5? Our demands: a general wage increase of 5%. Why 5%? It's equal to the group's profitability. We are talking about fairness. It's equal to 2023's inflation. We're asking to not lose any purchasing power. Management is defending very positive results to its shareholders. Improving Ubisoft's economic conditions means producing games with better quality, games that we produce despite strategic decisions that are often as sudden as they are ill-considered. For equivalent level of qualification, video game employees are already underpaid. Nice. I really hope that this goes well. Hopefully we can talk about it on Thursday, you know, and we can kind of go over this again and hopefully they get that 5%. Maybe, you know, maybe there's some negotiation. Maybe they get a 5.5. Yeah, I know they're not getting more than what they asked for, but that's super cool. I hope it really, really works out. That, yeah, they should. As they said, they're already underpaid. The company's doing really well, and they're boasting to their shareholders that they're doing really well, and then they're not even seeing any money from it. So, you know, they're not getting a living wage at that point. So it's not good, not good at all. Cool. The last one for the news today, guys. I'm surprised. Like I said, there wasn't much news. Still took almost an hour, but Amazon Prime Video ad tier sparks class action lawsuit from subscribers. Interesting. I did not see any of this. These last two were in here from Tidal, who always puts in bangers. And if you ever want to, guys, you ever have any news stuff you want me to talk about, I'll throw the link to the Discord in the chat right now. But you know, I always appreciate if anybody has any stuff that they want me to talk about and they throw it in there. It's great, you know. I love seeing it. Hey man, you always be finding those good ones, whether it's about aircraft carriers, you know, not having like their wheels or whatever that one time, you know, to great strikes out in France and stuff. That's pretty cool stuff, man. I really enjoy it. It's a lot of stuff I don't get to see normally, so yeah, exactly. And that's what I like getting that different stuff, because there's a lot of the stuff that I find, and it's all from the similar places, because I'm trying to be quick and efficient and stuff. And it's always great when you get a couple more people in there who find some different things and they're able to throw them in there, and it's a little bit different. Love to get a little different stuff in here. All right, let me get a little swoosh of water here. I feel like this one's gonna be a lot of reading. Amazon is facing a lawsuit accusing it of misleading Prime subscribers by charging them an additional fee to stream movies and TV shows without ads. A proposed class action lawsuit filed Friday in California federal court claims breach. Friday in California federal court claims breach of contract and violation of state consumer protection laws on behalf of users who saw the terms of their subscriptions with Amazon changed when it pivoted to making its ad tier the default for over 100 million subscribers. In 2023, Amazon, which declined to comment, announced plans to turn on ads for all Prime Video viewers. The platform last month rolled out the change instantly, turning the service into a stream ad juggernaut and the largest ad-supported subscription streamer. Users must pay an additional $3 per month to watch without ads. But when Amazon altered its terms, users who had signed up for annual subscriptions were also impacted. They allege the change is deceptive. Quote, subscribers must now pay an extra to get something they already paid for. Yeah, I agree with that. Like, if you paid for a year, that year, Amazon has to suck it up. After that, you cannot, you know, there's no such thing. But that is some absolute bullshit. Hey Vash, I'm listening. And we're seeing. In addition to being unfair, the suit alleges that Amazon illegally benefited from advertising Prime Video as commercial-free for years prior to launching its ad-supported tier, which harms both consumers and honest competition, according to the complaint. The proposed class action seeks at least $5 million and a court order barring Amazon from engaging in further deceptive conduct on behalf of users who subscribe to Prime prior to December 28, 2023. It brings claims for breach of contract, false advertising, and unfair competition, among other alleged violations of consumer protected laws in California and Washington. Yeah, changing the service after you paid is scummy, like real scummy though, like another level of scummy. Yeah, last year the FTC sued the tech giant for allegedly duping consumers into signing up for its Prime service and then impeding them from canceling their subscriptions. The suit argued that Amazon employs a manipulative and coercive interface to trick users into enrolling into automatically renewing subscriptions. It also alleges that many subscribers intend to sign up solely for Prime Video, which is a lower cost option. So, surprise, Amazon, kind of a shitty company. Yes, it is great to get stuff, in a day or two, when you order it, but goddamn are they an absolute terrible company. Surprise, surprise. No surprise. Oh, dang, I thought we were all surprised. No, but for real, this is not it doesn't take any regular person to understand that Amazon, they obviously have a ton of money, so they're obviously done a couple of things that are maybe not always on the up and up, as it were. So also saw today that Bezos is moving to Florida to avoid $600K in taxes. Oh God, what a fucking douche. How is Bezos still kind of with the company at all? And at this point, does anybody know? Because I feel like I've looked it up and he's not like the CEO. Is he still with the company, like, at all? I wish it wasn't so convenient. I know, I agree. Jeff Bezos, Amazon, executive chairman of Amazon. Oh, so he's the executive chairman. Yeah, so he's not the CEO anymore. He's apparently, sent that off now, right? He's just the chairman. Dude is worth 193.9 billion USD. Jesus Christ. That's his net worth. Fucking Christ. Praise on the disability community and the poor. Amazon does? Because that's fair. It's like I said, it's not a good company. And unfortunately, it is very convenient and not providing any real value. Yeah, but that's kind of what he does, though. His value is just to sit there and be Jeff Bezos at this point. So, all right, well. Again, if we ever get any updates on these, usually we try to drop them into a future news on stream or anything. So if we do see something, I'll try and make sure that we drop it in here if we see it. But I think that's gonna go ahead and do it for the news for today. We'll hang out a little bit before we go ahead and get into Gris. Sorry, Sheep. I'm gonna keep on saying Gris on accident, but it's Gris, like Gris. Or Greece. I don't know exactly the exact pronunciation. He said it was like Greece. So, but yeah, we'll hang out a little bit before we get into that. But thank you guys all for coming out for the news, and I will see y'all on the other side.